Another day, another dollar in this absolute beautiful world we call truck driving. And today is Saturday. I'm currently at the house. I'm out for the weekend. The dealerships around here are closed, so they'll open back up Monday. I saw Party Hard. It dropped a premiere video this morning, so I said, you know what? Just got done watching it. Let me go do some work myself. So I'm right here doing some work with y'all before I jump in this car and go to the gym this morning. Anytime Fitness, Anytime Fitness. Shout out to Party Hard. He doing real nifty things. He doing exactly what I told him to do. Keep the pace going, but I'm gonna need you to start, learning how to do thumbnails. Yeah, we need you to get real creative with the thumbnail action. Watch a couple of tutorials on YouTube. Learn how to work on your thumbnails. That's the next thing we got to learn. Thumbnails. Understand YouTube is a business, and since it's a business, we need to do everything to make the business more profitable. See, a lot of people don't look at YouTube like a business, but YouTube pays. And when it pays, it becomes a business. So we need to figure out how we can increase revenue. I told you every week, I don't know what the next video gonna be about, but I gotta find a way to keep you guys coming back. And I told you this last week. And what did I do? I found a way, didn't I? Tennessee State Troopers shut me down. 11 plus thousand views. So every week I find a way to keep you coming back. But anyways, speaking of Tennessee State Troopers shutting me down, let me explain the situation. I was on some back road. I wasn't trying to avoid no scales. There ain't no scales around here in Nashville. I was on the back road heading to the shipper. It was a 4-lane back road, and I was coming up into a town, a little small town. I have no idea what this town is called. My first time seeing the town. But the state trooper was coming towards me. I was coming towards him. He wasn't sitting in the middle of the road, nothing like that. I was at probably like, I don't know, 65. He was at 65. He blew past me, going the opposite direction. Didn't think nothing of it. Of course, I'm always looking in my rearview mirror, because I'm always wondering if they're going to ever turn around after me. So I'm looking in my rearview mirror as I'm bobtailing. Now, I was in the left lane going past some cars on the right side. Okay, cool. But anyways, I look in my rearview mirror. He busted a U-turn in the middle of the road. So now I'm staring. I'm looking at my speed. I'm starting to slow down because he's picking up speed quick, fast, and in a hurry. He probably floated to a good 120 miles per hour to get back up on me. So, I get over in the right lane. He get over in the right lane too as he gaining speed on me. And I already knew what it was. He turned his lights on. I went on, pulled all over, and I didn't think it was going to be no type of inspection at all. Because like I said, I saw the car. I said, it was just a state trooper, okay. I don't know what he want. No, I didn't know I was speeding, but whatever. Come up to the driver's door. He said, "Do I know the reason he pulled me over for?" Nope. He said I was speeding. I was going. He said, "What did dude tell me? 47 and a 45, 2 miles over the speed limit." I don't know how he clocked me. Now, what I'm thinking, he didn't clock me when he went past me. I'm thinking he pulled me over to do a level 1 inspection, but as he turned around and he started gaining speed, he probably clocked me that way, forwards. And that's probably how he seen the 47 and the 45. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But anyways, so he said, yeah, man, he was going 47 and 45. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and conduct a level 1 inspection. You got your driver license, registration, and ELD book. No, I didn't have time to make an ELD book. I didn't have time to make sure, my insurance and paperwork and all that's up to date. I didn't have time to pick up the phone and call the insurance and make sure the VIN numbers, on the insurance and all that stuff. Make sure safety is up to date. No, he was waiting at the door for me to hand it over. So I reached in my pocket, gave him a driver license. He asked for the medical card. Said it's up here in my registration book. Gave him the registration book. He opened it. He said, I need you to email me your driver logs. He didn't want me to hand it over to him. He gave me his email. Of course, I got easy logs, so I was able to just open the phone, go to share, email it to him. It took me a minute to figure out how to do it because I ain't never heard the email, no logs. But You know, I had to kind of stall him a little bit as I was trying to flicker with the phone. But I had been running laws all week. But anyways, that's another thing. People think I run this this illegal operation because of what everybody else in trucking is doing. Guys, I'm a local driver. I don't work, 18 plus hours a day and 14 or whatever you guys got going on outside in that OTR world. This is local. My world is 8 a.m. to about 4 p.m. That's when the customer open and close. So I'm always gonna be legal over here. But email the law books. He goes back to his car, check all that stuff, run my license. That's how he know I had a clean MVR. He ran a license. No, I ain't got no warrants. Anyways, so runs the registration. He looks at the DOT number on Safer or whatever he checked to see if I had any inspections. He come back up to the truck. He said, "Man, you ever had any inspections before?" I didn't want to answer that. I was thinking in my head, how should I answer? I told him I did. I said, I've been inspected before. He said, cool, I'm going to go ahead and conduct the level 1 inspection. He probably already knew I was lying. But anyways, so he said, man, I need you to hop out and pop the hood. And we said, I'm like, pop the hood? Well, I thought, now, all the videos I seen on YouTube didn't require on the level 1 inspection nobody popping no hood. When they go in all them bays, them super bays and all that, they never pop the hood. He made me, I had to turn the truck off, get out and pop the hood. I'm like, man, good God, okay. So I popped the hood, and in my head, I'm over here thinking, man, did I fix everything? Okay, I know I did the lights. I just put them butt connectors back there. I just did the clearance lights. I'm like, man, I know I went to the brake mechanic. I just left the brake mechanic 2 weeks ago. Y'all remember I just left the brake mechanic 2 weeks ago. He put that drum on with the new brakes, said he adjusted everything. I'm like, okay. Now the only thing that I didn't do, I didn't know about my brake chambers. I knew I had brand new brake chambers under the bunk, but I don't know the shape that the current brake chambers is in. But I guess we finna find out, right? So he tell me to hop back in, man, and turn the key onto the home position. Well, first he asked how much air pressure I got. I said, man, I'm at 120. I had just turned the truck off, so he told me to turn the key to the home position. Said wiggle your steering wheel. So I'm like, man, I can't even move the steering wheel. I guess that's how it's supposed to be, right? So he checking the gearbox, and he come up back to the driver's door, and he explained he's going to check all my brakes and take some measurements and stuff, and he explained to me how it works and the air pressure and all this stuff, and how he want me to hold the brake down until he tell me to release, and just going through what I guess explaining, what he finna do, the test he finna conduct. So I'm sitting over there thinking, it is what it is now. I can't pay my way out of this. This ain't TA. No, this ain't TA. See, TA, I can pay my way out of TA. TA, I can just go. They all broke up in there. I can pay them. Yeah, I can pay TA. You ain't paying those state troopers. So either this truck is in good working order or is not in good working order. Okay. And this ain't no soft state trooper. This is one of them state troopers. The whole uniform with the hat. You know how they got the hat. They tilt up 90 degrees. He wore them. Uniform, camera. I'm trying to get the camera footage too. I just gotta figure out how you can get that camera footage. See if I can post that on YouTube. Get another 10,000 plus views. But anyway, so he explained how the brake situation working. I'm just like, well, it is what it is. Only thing I can do is go through it. So he starts in the front of the truck, starts with the left, drive axle, take his measurements, check the tires, do the tread depth gauge, kick the tires, all that stuff. Then he goes over to the right side. He got me pressing and holding the brakes as he take his measurements. Then he goes to the back of the truck, back of his police car. He pulled out the creeper. He get the creeper, and I'm just like, he ain't giving me no feedback at this time, so I don't know if it's going good, bad. I don't know, man. I'm just like, all I know is I went to the brake mechanic 2 weeks ago. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay, so he go get the creeper. He get right on underneath the truck, and I'm just like, this ain't finna end well. This is not finna end well. Not so. I'm thinking, man, do I gotta get a truck towed now? What's gonna happen? Anyways, he get under there. He do all the brakes. I mean, he went every tire by tire. And I didn't know when they do a level one inspection and they take those measurements, they have to insert the measurements. So when they give you your white sheet of paper, your inspection sheet, it's got brake measurements on there, and he had to insert that on the paperwork. So I got all the brake measurements. Maybe I could post it in the community section or something like that. But he take all his measurements. He checked the tires, tread. He had a tread depth gauge. He checked all that, do the tire kicking and all that. And he didn't check my air pressure, but he kicked the tires to see if they were flat. But he did check the tread depth. So after that, he comes back up to the truck. Says, "Man, I'm gonna check all your lights. I need you to close your hood." So uh, close the hood up. Now he don't hear any air leaks whatsoever, and I didn't run out of air on the air brake test. But obviously, when you press your brakes in, he's listening for air leaks and things like that. So I closed my hood up. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna check all your lights," and I'm just like, "Well, 2 days ago, I just fixed them lights. I literally just did this stuff." So turn all my lights on, left turn signal, right turn signal. He go all the way around the truck, turn your flashes on, hit your brakes, put it in reverse. Make sure all that stuff work out. Now the reverse light, obviously I definitely ain't checked that, but obviously it was working. So he looked at all the lights too. Then he said high beams, turn my beams on. I saw his eyes go over there to that passenger side. And he said turn them off, turn it back on, turn it off. And he saw it wasn't working. So told me to hit my windshield wipers, spray the fluid out, did all that. So comes back over to the driver, said you got fire extinguisher. Open the door, show him. Say you got your triangles. He had to get out, open the side box, show him that the triangles was there. He asked me, do I got spare fuses? He had to go up top, show him the little spare fuses. Now, the spare fuses, it's really relays that they asking for, but they don't know the difference. I got car fuses, that's the fuses I got to show them. Car fuses for this car right here. It's not actually relays. It's that's what he really supposed to be checking for. But whatever. So show him that. And then he asked me for my spare log book in case my log book go out, and I told him it was in the registration book that he had in his car. So he go back and make sure that that's there, and then if obviously he had me hit the horn working. So at this point I don't know how it's going. I have no idea how it's going. So he said, "All right, man, I'm pretty much done with you, man. I'm gonna go back up to my car and finish my inspection up, and I'll be right back with you." So he go back to his car, and 30 straight minutes go by. 30 minutes, the whole 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he calling the regular truck, calling for bag up. I don't know what's going on. But I'm watching. The reason I'm watching the time is because I had trailers to pick up, and I didn't account for being on the side of the road a whole hour. I was already on tight time. So shoot. Anyway, plus I was running late that day too. Plus it had pulled down raining, so I was already behind. I just figured, well, one of them trailers ain't gonna get picked up. But I ended up getting all the trailers because when I dropped off the second trailer, I had asked the receiver. I said, "Hey man, do y'all keep the gate open or do y'all close the gate after 5 p.m. or after 4 p.m.?" He said, "Man, that gate 24 hours. It's open 24 hours." So I was like, "Okay, I know I can make it now. They ain't gonna be there, but I can get in and drop the trailer. That's all that matters." So 30 minutes goes by. He come up to the driver door, and that's when y'all hear him telling me how good my brakes are, and I'm just like, "Thank God, man! I just went to the mechanic 2 weeks ago. He sound like that's my new brake mechanic. That's what it said. Sound like he had. I would give him a shout out, but I got to look on Google Maps. I don't know the name of the business. Uh, I don't know. I know they watch my channel, but next time I'm over there though, I'll be sure to let y'all know the shop, okay? But anyways, I want to say it's JR Diesel, but I highly doubt that's it. I don't want to get it wrong. But anyways, so yeah, he told me about my brakes and what all he found on the inspection. The passenger high beam is out, and obviously my company name. Now he didn't see the company name on the door at all. When he told me about the company door, I pointed to him, and then he stepped back a little bit. He was like, "Oh, okay, you got black lettering." He didn't actually see the name on the door. He saw the DOT numbers because they was bright red, but he didn't see nothing on the door. So once I actually pointed it out to him, he was like, "Oh, okay, okay. Well, you can't have obviously black on back because it's not visible. I couldn't see it at all. So yeah, no problem, no problem at all. So get in here, order some red DOT, no, not DOT number, some red company name logos. So like I said, he told me everything is wrong, and he said he started telling me how great the truck was. Now the camera ran, obviously the phone ran out of memory, but he was complimenting me afterwards on how good of a driver I was, and how we need better drivers like me on the road that's safe and got good working equipment. And he was telling me how he inspected all these other trucks, and he done found these violations and this violation, and just going through the through the story. And I'm just like, yeah, little did he know. Just last week, that was me operating like that. Not a boo boo. Not a boo boo. He said, man, these drivers ain't got no law books, man, and just stack of violations. He can put a couple of people out of service, and I'm just like, yep, I can believe it. It just ain't me today. Today just not a boo boo. They ain't got me today. They ain't got me today. So he gave me the white sheet of paper, and he said, since it's your company, do you know how to submit this to the FMCSA? And I have no idea because I ain't never done the inspection. He was like, you got to sign down here, and obviously you need to fix the violations. Nobody's gonna come check, but after you sign it, it's a fax number at the top. You're gonna fax it back within, I think he said 14 days or 10 days or something like that, which I haven't done yet. I don't know if I can fax it today because it's Saturday. Maybe I should wait till Monday. But I'll fax it by Monday because I know Black Heavyweight. He ain't done no video, so obviously I'm pretty sure he checks safety every day, about an hour. Just trying to see what extra violations there was on it. I know. I just can't. You can't just come on and just congratulate me. Just come on, Black Heavyweight, come out of hiding. I know. This is the day you've been waiting for. This is the day you've been waiting for. The old raggedy. Come on. Come on and give me my congratulations. Come on now. Come on. You can do it now. Come on. I need you to clap your hands or so. Come on now. I'm waiting because you owe me. You owe me. Nah, the day that came, it came. They inspected it. No, I couldn't pay the state trooper, so I need you. Come on now. It's okay. Don't act like you didn't see the video either. Now you saw it. You saw it. You saw it. Yeah, you saw it. The Josh ain't gonna. He just. I saw you playing the piano, Josh. I did. You need to learn some new tunes. You need to move your fingers over to the right, to the left. Learn some new notes. I used to play the piano too, Josh. Play it better than you. You just don't know it yet. Play it better than you. But anyways, man. So we passed our level 1 inspection, which now allows us to work with these brokers. They want you to have an inspection on your SAFER score and all that good stuff. So we got that now. So and we got a good inspection. Okay. So we got that. What else? Man, that's pretty much it right there. We can go to Landstar. Yeah. I guess the truck is now qualified to go to Landstar. Anyways, man, I need to take the truck to go get an annual inspection on it. Since, well, yeah, I know it can pass level 1 now, but I need to get the annual inspection done so I can actually get the paperwork for it. So, I don't know if Speed Code does it over at Love's. I don't know. They may do DOT inspections, but just have either TA or Love's do give me my little annual inspection, pay them a little $50, and then I had that'll be good for a year. Other than that, man, not too much to the story. I know they trick y'all into thinking these old trucks, can't pass no inspection and all this nonsense. All this stuff that blacks use. This right here. That they use, people that don't own anything, they use people, they use, stores like this so that you don't own nothing. Hey man, if you go get you a cash truck, it can't be brought up to the level as a new truck. Oh yes it can. Yes it can. You can put new brakes on now, new brakes, drums. You can fix the lights on now. You can make sure the windshield wipers work. You can do all that stuff on any age truck and pass a level 1 inspection. Matter of fact, if you don't know what you need to do, you can just go on YouTube, watch level 1 inspections, and say, okay, this is what they're gonna be checking for. So on my old cash truck, I need to make sure all this is working. Or you can just keep falling for the nonsense that the people that don't own nothing keep telling you about. Because I already know. It's just like when I told y'all about my other 2 trucks that's sitting. The day that I'm ready to go start those trucks up, they're going to start and go down the highway. And guess what? You're going to get a notification on your phone. I don't know what you're going to be. You're going, oh man, is that the blue truck? It's going down the road? Ain't going to be nothing you can do about it. Nothing. 9 on the boo. That's exactly what I'm going to be. 9 on the boo. Yeah. How's it going down the road? Because I still own it. Yeah, I still own it. 9 on the boo. I still own it. What you mean? How's it going down there? It's too late. At that point, it's too late. It's too late. I just seen the $15,000 flat top yesterday. You know what I said to myself? I said, oh, man, I ain't even started that truck up at all this year. I don't even think I started up last year, but you know what? I still own it. Yeah, I still own it. I know people this color, they told you, hey, well, you know, if a truck sit more than X amount of time, you gotta put $1 million into it. I know they don't own nothing. You gotta watch out for those people. They don't own nothing. You gotta make sure you talk. If you want to go the cash truck driving route, it's best for you to just start listening to people that's in that field. The cash truck driving field. Like me, that own trucks. Andrew, man, that's a 1997, man. Man, I'm looking at your truck, Andrew, and it just don't look like it could pass inspection. Oh, really? Really? Because 2 days ago, that ain't what the Tennessee State Trooper said. He looked at all of it. No, he looked at all. He didn't have no reason to give me no type of pass, no favors, nothing. I don't know him. He don't know me, and he was white. He wasn't black. He was white. Y'all heard his voice. Yeah, he don't know me. I don't know him. He ain't got no reason to be trying to give me no pass. He saw an old raggedy truck just like y'all, and he was thinking, got another one. Yeah, got another one. Man, this right here, this slam dunk right here. Yeah, he walked up to my truck with the flashlight on. Yeah, this is a slam dunk right here. Oh man, it just look raggedy. Yeah, let me go and conduct. You know how they pull their pants up way up here, shifted that hat up. I'm gonna be conducting a level 1 inspection. You ever been inspected before? Oh, you haven't. Ooh, slam dunk. That's what he would think. I got my crawler in the back right here. No, don't you worry. No, you just stay in the vehicle. I got my crawler in the back. We gonna inspect. He took out his black gloves. You know how they got the black, put on the biker gloves. Yeah. We gonna do the inspect. Don't worry. No, don't worry. Today's your day. Yeah. Today's your day. Nah, ain't no getting out of this. Nah, ain't no getting out of this. But anyways, man, I'm finna get to the gym, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay healthy, man. We done racked up a whole lot of money this week. Real good positive week. I didn't hit my goal, by the way. Remember I told you I was trying to hit a goal by the end of the month. I didn't hit the goal, so, maybe I gotta do another video, let y'all know what my new bills are. The absolute lowest they ever been in history since 2017, maybe, I don't know. But what else? Man, that's about it right there. So I'll come back later on with a video. I just let y'all know how that inspection go for all y'all that was scared. I didn't think at all I was gonna be inspected when I left the house. I already knew. Usually I don't work on DOT blitzes. But like I said, I hit the customer to go work for, and I'm thinking I'm in Nashville, so I'm like, ain't no DOT around here, and I did not know that the state troopers, I didn't know they could do DOT level inspections. I thought DOT had the blacked out SUVs that said DOT, like down there in Augusta, Georgia, how they got the DOT unit. I thought that's who do the DOT inspections. I didn't know the state troopers do the inspection. So when he pulled me over, I wasn't thinking nothing about no inspection, but no speeding ticket, nothing like that. Y'all heard what he said. But that's pretty much all for this one, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Next to it is a bell. If you want to get all my notifications when I go live and post videos, you gotta click the bell next to the subscribe button and press all. That way you get all the notifications.